WCW and New Japan Pro Wrestling hit one out of the park last night with the Super Show. But it does not end, man, because tonight we bring you WCW Monday Nitro, our last stop here in Japan before WCW goes back home. And what a show we got tonight. New Japan still collaborating with WCW tonight. And look at this beauty of a main event. Kenny Omega taking on Finn Balor. Forget the Mega Powers exploding. The Bullet Club explodes tonight. What a main event. My God. And we start out tonight just as we started off last night. WCW Japan Super Show with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And it's great to see him still styling and profiling here. I was really scared, concerned last night after that loss to Shinsuke Nakamura, that the Nature Boy Ric Flair, who again quote unquote has been off his rocker lately with this new generation, these indie stars, he wants to continue to prove that he is the man, that he is the greatest wrestler, pro wrestler in the world today. And last night didn't go too well for him. Samoa Joe didn't go too well for him. Finn Balor has defeated him. But there is no end to the Nature Boy's obsession, man. Tonight he has challenged again, an open challenge. And he is out here. Who is going to take on Ric Flair tonight? Oh, yes. Yes. Look at this crowd. We haven't seen Daniel Bryan in over a month. He was part of that fatal four-way to try to go on and battle for the United States Championship. He was not successful there. However, Daniel Bryan was not the man pinned. And Daniel Bryan electrifying this capacity crowd. Look at them, man. Is this guy over or what? My God. And Ric Flair, it does not get easier for him. Daniel Bryan, a superior athlete. Many would say one of the greatest wrestlers of this generation. Definitely the most over right now, man. You could say Kenny Omega is here and the Bullet Club is over in Japan, but the Yes Movement is alive all over the world. And Ric Flair gets ready to once again do battle with another one of the quote-unquote indie stars. Can he fare better today than he did yesterday against Shinsuke Nakamura, man, who knocked his head off with the Kinshasa? Ric Flair. Better stop wooing Rick and pay attention to Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan, we haven't seen him in one-on-one competition here on the best damn universe mode. We saw him in that fatal four-way, but we haven't seen him, and he's always been a little upset. I mean, hey, there's only enough guys that could get TV time, man. You got to work for it, but Daniel Bryan has a good case because you saw him coming out here. We saw him in that fatal four. He is over all over the world. The people want to see Daniel Bryan. And let's see, man. This will be a big win for Daniel against the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Disregarding those, the losing streak that Ric Flair has been on, he's still one of the greatest of all time. Ric Flair, man, is just obsessed with proving that he is still the man. Just obsessed with this new generation. Some would say it's like a midlife crisis, sort of, for the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Maybe he needs psychological help. Maybe he shouldn't be in a ring. He should be somewhere in a psych ward. Or at least in a private clinic, man, talking to somebody. Maybe even on meds. Put this man on medication. Ric Flair. I'm surprised he's out here, man, but he is tenacious. You got to give him that. Ric Flair will not quit. Never has he ever quit in his career. When the tough gets going, Ric Flair continues, man. Doesn't matter how many times he lost to Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, he came back in that great feud, walking out world champion. Never quit in that 1992 Royal Rumble. He was the third man in, lasted over an hour, and won the WWE WWF World Heavyweight Championship at the moment. And the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Oh, here he goes. Nice small package there. Can he escape out of here with the win? We saw him pin Shinsuke Nakamura with that. Little controversy starting off WCW Japan Super Show. Go check it out, man. I'm tired of telling you peasants. Check it out. How the hell can we have more views on a Nitro and on an ECW show than we have on a pay-per-view? 3 tremendous parts to WCW's Japan Super Show. Go check them out. We had tremendous matches. Look at this. And Daniel Bryan. Vintage Daniel Bryan there. He kicked the head off of the Nature Boy. And he's setting him up, man. Let's stay with this. And there's the knee by Daniel Bryan. There's the knee by Daniel Bryan. It's over. Ric Flair has lost once again here on Nitro. No, he has not. Nature Boy Ric Flair. Give him credit, man. The tenacity, the heart of the Nature Boy. And look at that. He gets out of the way. Ric Flair staying in it, but Daniel Bryan staying on top of the Nature Boy. Flair, nice reversal there. Big elbow. And Flair goes for a snap suplex. No. But Daniel Bryan, a beautiful counter, knee to the face again. And Daniel Bryan in control here of Ric Flair. Look at that. Daniel Bryan just stomping a mud hole. Yeah, he's not stone cold, I know, but he's stomping a mud hole in the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And like I was saying, man, go check out WCW Japan Super Show. 3 parts, tremendous matches. Kenny Omega versus Macho Man Randy Savage lived up to the hype and more. Kenny Omega showing what he's made of. So did the Macho Man. Oh, nice block there. Nice reversal. Look at this. It looked like he was setting him up maybe for a figure 4 leg lock. He was waiting for him, and instead, oh man, it's the yes lock. And Ric Flair's tapped out. Ric Flair has tapped out again. He tapped to Joe. He lost to Nakamura. And tonight he's tapped out to Daniel Bryan. Oh my God, Ric Flair. You gotta feel a little bad for him, man. You gotta feel a little bit for him. Look at this. Is Flair back as he gets his head? Oh my God. Just as I was saying that, Ric Flair. He needs a doctor, man. He needs some mental help. And here we go, women's action. Let's pick it up. Here's the action in progress. I mean, it was back and forth for a while during the commercial break. But Alundra Blaze has taken over here. She is in big-time control of Sasha Banks. Alundra Blaze not able to capitalize last night on winning the WCW Women's Championship. She lost at the Japan Super Show. And here she is tonight. Oh, ramming the head of Sasha Banks, man. Alundra Blaze trying to get some momentum here. Oh, vintage Alundra there had her, but the rope saved Sasha Banks. Alundra Blaze, because he come back from that defeat last night. We said it last night, she's done great things here in Japan. And another Hurricane Rana there, and Alundra Blaze in control, but this match taking a toll on her. It was back and forth early on. It's been a great women's match here. And Sasha Banks, nice reversal. Sasha there reversing. Oh, look at this. And out of nowhere, she puts her in the bank statement. Is Alundra going to tap just like Flair did earlier? Yes, she is. Yes, she does. Alundra Blaze. Oh, man, 2 losses in a row for Alundra. And this could catapult Sasha Banks up the ranks here for a possible title match. Big win in Japan here against Alundra Blaze by Sasha Banks. And Alundra, man, she didn't show no signs of weakness or fatigue from her previous match, but maybe, you know what? Actually, she did at the end, man. You can see her going off. And after that Hurricane Rana, she kind of had to gain her wind again. A little moment she took there, and that could have cost her. Gave Sasha an opportunity to come back, reverse, and put her in the bank statement. One of the highlights of an incredible match here. Great match, great women's match here on WCW Monday Nitro. Sasha Banks, huge win here in Japan for the boss. A little sip of water here. We go to our next big match. First time we're going to see here the Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro together. Cesaro was also part of that United States Championship fatal 4-way opportunity that led into Slammiversary, the one where Daniel Bryan was in. But now Cesaro teaming up with Sheamus, man, trying their luck here in the tag team division of WCW. And going back to the Japan Super Show, I can't hype it enough, man. It was unbelievable. It lived up to the hype. That Macho Man again, Kenny Omega match was unbelievable. It was incredible. Stone Cold Steve Austin, WCW champ versus IWGP champ Okada was unbelievable as well. I mean, Okada showed as much heart as I've ever seen anybody in that match. And then, of course, our main event yesterday, the Click versus the Bullet Club in an elimination 6-man tag team match. And that was awesome. And both those guys, man, Kenny Omega and Finn Balor, a lot of respect there. But 2 guys, man, Kenny Omega, the leader of the Bullet Club here in Japan and in Ring of Honor. With the Young Bucks are now in ECW, and as we talked about yesterday, Kenny Omega, the hottest free agent. Is he going to go to ECW? Is he going to come to WCW? Will he stay in New Japan? We don't know, but one thing we know is that tonight he's going to face Finn Balor in the main event. And these guys want to be in the main event of the tag team division and get a tag team title match. But tonight they have a big time roadblock in front of them. And this is going to be awesome. We haven't seen these guys either. The Legion of Doom, the Road Warriors here in the best damn universe mode. But here they come, man, the legendary Road Warriors with their longtime manager, Paul Ellering. What a slobber knocker this is going to be. Two heavy hitters here. Two heavy hitting teams, Hawk and Animal, Sheamus, Cesaro. It's going to be fantastic, man. Just like that Japan Super Show was fantastic. You're damn right, I sound like a goddamn broken record. But you got to go back and you got to catch up. All the pay-per-views I've done so far, WCW Japan Super Show, Shane McMahon, WCW, and New Japan have just, I mean, like I said at the beginning of this broadcast, they hit it out of the park. Big time home run with that Japan Super Show. And tonight's been awesome as well, man. Ric Flair getting submitted by Daniel Bryan. Big time win by Daniel Bryan. Is that going to propel him to more TV time here? More opportunities on WCW? What's the future going to be like for Ric Flair? And what about Sasha Banks, man? Is she going to get a future championship match? Great big-time victory there. Other women like Bayley, like Lita will have something to say about that. And now the tag team division here, things heating up. Who's going to be the next competitors? Well, actually, we do know. Because of yesterday's victory, the Bullet Club, Gallows and Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson will get a title shot against the Enforcers. We don't know when yet, but they're #1 contenders after that win last night. Just like Finn Balor is your #1 contender to Stone Cold's WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Something we cannot dismiss, man. We know that was a big grudge match. However, the championship gold on the line, or opportunity for championship gold on the line. Here's Hawk working over Cesaro. Cesaro had a little advantage over earlier. But Hawk and Animal now doing what they do best, kicking that ass, man. And up and over goes Cesaro. Big time double back. Body drop there by Cesaro. Wisely making the hot tag. Oh, but what a shoulder block by Animal. What a shoulder block there. The power of Animal. But Sheamus showing his power as he cleans the clock of Animal. Nicely done. Cesaro here fighting off Animal here, in a big time clothesline in the corner. And Cesaro continues to show his power, and look at that, he drops Hawk as well. Sheamus and Cesaro, man, they can go toe to toe. We know the Road Warriors' toughness, their legacy, but Sheamus and Cesaro are just as powerful, maybe just as good as the Road Warriors. We're gonna find out. But right now, Sheamus looking awesome here against the powerhouse of the Legion of Doom, Animal. But Animal there, can he reverse things? He does reverse things, and he keep the momentum in his corner. Nice back body drop there. A back suplex. Oh, and a nice elbow there. Vintage Animal. That flying elbow. And there you go, there you go. Great tag teams, what they do, they cut off the ring, but Sheamus knew where he was going. He got out of that corner quickly. Sheamus, a seasoned veteran himself. He knows how to handle himself in the ring. Oh, look at that. He tried to cut off the ring now on Animal, and Animal instead, he fights him back, puts him back in his corner. Back and forth. Who's going to get the advantage here? And all the Road Warriors maintain their advantage. Oh, look at this double team. Pounding in the midsection of Sheamus, Hawk, and Animal. Doing what they do best, man. Just destroying them. And here's Hawk still in control of this thing. Gut wrench suplex, and the Road Warriors have been in control of this match. And here's Hawk displaying his awesome power as well. Look at, he just deadlifted Cesaro. He pulled a Cesaro on Cesaro. both Cesaro and Hawk under. I mean, you think of Sheamus, you think of Animal, you think of maybe they're the powerhouses of the team, but Hawk and Cesaro do not stay behind, man. They are two big, powerful men as well. Pound for pound, maybe two of the most powerful men in this sport. And they're the fans here disrespecting Sheamus, even in Japan, telling him that he looks stupid with that mohawk. And Sheamus here has turned things around now. He's setting him up. Oh, there is! Big bro kick there by Sheamus. It's over. Can they beat the Legion of Doom? No, an Animal has saved the day there for the Road Warriors. Oh, excuse me. It's so unprofessional of me. I've had a bad cold. I'm getting over it, though. I'm feeling better. A little bit of a cough. Get a little too excited here. The best damn universe wanted Sheamus now. Getting excited. Right up on Animal's ass there, and a big kick right to the face, and he lays out Hawk and the Legion of Doom here. And Sheamus now's got a chair. Sheamus, is he going to hit him with it? Oh, look at that. He plants him right in the chair. The ref could disqualify him, but he doesn't, man. And Sheamus here trying to go after. Oh, he misses. He misses here. Now the referee taking it away. He doesn't want to stop this match. He's letting it go. He knows the people want to see a clear-cut winner here between these two tag teams. Well, the Legion of Doom, besides those spurts by Sheamus and Cesaro, have been in control of this match. And oh my God, what a powerbomb right on the apron there by Hawk. And here comes Cesaro taking out Animal. And now what? Cesaro's got a baseball bat. And oh my God! Right to the back of the head of Paul Ellering. The refs had enough, man. I don't think Sheamus and Cesaro care. They have come out here to make a point. Look at this. This is hard to watch, man. Paul Ellering, like him or not, is a human being, damn it. Oh my God. Even the referee goes down. My God, Cesaro. Wow. Austin, I'm coming for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And that's the bottom line, because Balor says so. But tonight, I keep proving how I'm just too sweet. Lots of respect for you, Kenny. But you will be reminded tonight who started this whole thing and who is the true leader of Bullet Club. Nobody can stop Finn Balor. Nobody. And yes, catch the replay. It's live on demand. But up next, the WCW Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Finn Balor very, very confident, and why wouldn't he be, man? Victories over Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels last week on Nitro, and then his team, the Bullet Club, defeating Shawn Michaels and the Clique just last night. And here we go as we continue New Japan and WCW collaboration here in the land of the rising sun. And we have one of the biggest superstars of all time here, one of the most popular superstars, Jushin Thunder Liger. He's been a moment. He saw his time in WCW. But this man represents New Japan, represents Japan here, their culture. Look at the mask, the outfit. And he's a tremendous competitor in that ring. Can he win the WCW Cruiserweight Championship tonight? Dean Malenko, we know he's had trouble with Bullet Club and their newest member. He likes to call himself the king of the cruiserweight. He's looking for that championship gold. Neville wants a piece of Dean Malenko, man. But Malenko tonight, here in this special attraction. Will face Jushin Thunder Liger, WCW Cruiserweight Champion. There he is, the man of 1,000 holds, the Iceman, Dean Malenko. Did he defend his title successfully here tonight? And here we go. This match has been back and forth. And Dean Malenko here, though, taking over. Look at this tremendous submission maneuver here by Malenko. The man of 1,000 holds. Can he get Jushin Thunder Liger to tap out here in his home country? Can he get the challenger to tap out? Jushin in trouble here. And nice escape there by Jushin Thunder Liger. Beautiful escape there by Jushin, but look at this. Dean Malenko out of nowhere with the schoolboy. 2, 3, got him. Dean Malenko has survived, man. He's stolen a victory here from Jushin Thunder Liger tonight. Wow. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from this match, or we didn't see when we were on commercial break. Hey, gotta pay the bills, right? Even though I don't have any advertisers, but whatever. There we go. Dean Malenko from the second rope. Big time elbow. Malenko was showing his stuff early on, man. Then Jushin kind of took over the match there for a little bit until Dean Malenko reversed things. There we go. And he put him in that beautiful submission maneuver. Jushin shakes it off, but still a little weary from that submission move, and Malenko immediately capitalizes. Reverse roll-up schoolboy into a pin. 1, 2, 3. Dean Malenko still your Cruiserweight Championship of the world. Sorry, Cruiserweight Champion. And Neville is on his ass though, man. How long can Dean Malenko keep the Cruiserweight Championship of the world? We will find out. And up next here, Eddie Guerrero, the former United States Champion, takes on Tatsumi, the Dragon Fujinami. We continue our theme of WCW versus Japan. And we've seen Tatsumi Fujinami in several episodes of WCW Nitro. And he's going to face Eddie Guerrero. Man, he has to be still heartbroken, distraught that he was not able to be part of WCW's Japan Super Show, as just last week he was defeated in an impromptu match. Guerrero was called out by Savage, and the Macho Man baited him into a title shot, and well, that Latino heat, that machismo of Eddie Guerrero, that machismo, man, that bravado got the best of Eddie Guerrero last week on Nitro. Put the title on the line just less than a week away from Japan Super Show, and he got defeated by Macho Man Randy Savage. Man, how is Eddie feeling? Looks in good spirits. Well, he was going to be part of that huge Japan Super Show man versus Kenny Omega. Match of a lifetime, and he just threw it all away, man. You got to give it to him. He's a competitor, but maybe not the smartest move to put that title on the line. You had a ticket already to Japan Super Show. And here we go, Eddie. Looks like he wants to say something here before his match. Got some Eddie fans here in Japan. Look at the signs. Savage, if you are a real Macho Man, grant me a rematch, ese vato. Eddie will be U.S. champ again. So find your cojones. Make it happen. I'm going to get to work now, but I expect an answer from you, macho. Eddie Guerrero maybe using some of the same now tactics that Macho Man used and calling out the machismo of Randy Savage. And wow. Let's see if we hear before the end of the night or soon. Let's see when Macho Man responds. Eddie Guerrero wants his rematch for the United States Championship. Now the Japan Super Show is over. He's looking for revenge. He's looking for his gold again. And here's Tatsumi the Dragon Fujinami. He got beat up by Bray Wyatt last week. And he's here in Japan. There's word that, well, he's going to stay in Japan here. This might be his last match, or maybe last match for a while on WCW television, as he's staying here in New Japan. Will he be triumphant here against Eddie Guerrero, the former United States champion? Or will Eddie get back on track tonight as he looks for his rematch against Macho Man Randy Savage? Here we go. Look at Tatsumi Fujinami. Big time drop kick. And Fujinami hard against the buckle there. And Fujinami starting off on fire here. Big time chop there. Fist right to the chest area of Eddie Guerrero. Now a knee to the kidneys. He's dissecting Eddie here early on. Fujinami, man, has been on a losing streak himself. He wants to get back on track after that beating he took at the hands of Bray Wyatt. And look at this. Oh, he could get us. Can he escape here with an early victory too? No. Almost had Eddie. 2.5. Guerrero here, man. Maybe he's too preoccupied with his potential rematch and Macho Man Randy Savage and the U.S. title. This could be easy pickings for Tatsumi Fujinami, and he feels it. And here we go, man. Tatsumi has been in control of Eddie Guerrero, who seems distracted. But here comes Eddie. Don't count Eddie Guerrero out. Oh, here it is. It's the Three Amigos by Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat. Turning things around here in Japan. And he sees his opportunity here. Not wasting any time, Eddie Guerrero. Oh, there's the frog splash. Big time vintage Eddie Guerrero. Could that be it? 1, 2, and he got him. Eddie Guerrero. Big time win after being dominated that whole match by Tatsumi Fujinami. Eddie Guerrero seemed preoccupied, but he pulled it through at the end. Big time frog splash. Let me see, man, the beating that Tatsumi was giving to one Eddie Guerrero, but he kept coming. Give him credit. Well, that Latin temper, that emotion maybe got to him early on. He's thinking about Savage, preoccupied. But the Three Amigos followed by the 5-star frog splash, Latino Heat style. And Eddie Guerrero, big win here in Japan, as he looks forward to an answer from the Macho Man Randy Savage. Will he get a rematch for the United States Championship? Get a little sip of water. Oh. As I was going to get a little sip of water, look who's coming. And it's the Macho Man Randy Savage. I don't know if he's giving Eddie an answer, but he's out here to give him a beating. He caught him from behind. Macho Man Randy Savage didn't like to be called out. He's not going to fall for the games, the same mind games that he played against Eddie. And Savage instead sending another message to Eddie Guerrero. Oh man, here's the Macho Man to the top rope. Randy Savage, big time elbow. The Macho Man sending a loud message to Latino Heat. But will he get his rematch? This is what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The Bullet Club has exploded tonight. Kenny Omega, coming off a tremendous win at Japan Super Show against the Macho Man Randy Savage, is here tonight to prove that he is the true leader of the Bullet Club now. Well, both these men are leaders of the Bullet Club, and Finn Balor just resurrecting, we could say, the Bullet Club in the States with Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. He said they're the originals. He's the one that started all this, so Omega wants to prove that, hey, Finn Balor might have started it, but Omega has taken this Bullet Club to another level, and they've expanded to ECW, to Ring of Honor, here in Japan, all over the world. Kenny Omega, some will call him the best wrestler in the world today, but Finn Balor has been on a roll lately, and he has his eyes set, his sights set on Stone Cold Steve Austin and the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. But tonight, this is about respect. This is about proving who is the best of the Bullet Club. And there's the man that started it all. There's the man that started it all. With Bad Luck Fale, with Carl Anderson, with Luke Gallows, with Tama Tonga. This is just too sweet, man. This is just too sweet. Kenny Omega versus Finn Balor. What a way to end this trip to Japan for WCW. After the Japan Super Show, after what we've seen tonight on Nitro, the Jushin Thunder Ligers, the Tatsumi Fujinamis, the Okadas yesterday, the champion versus champion matches, the Click versus the Bullet Club. This is how we're going to end it tonight. This is how this trip ends, man. Finn Balor, Kenny Omega, Bullet Club explodes. Both men coming out to the Bullet Club theme. Finn Balor doing it on purpose here, I think. To prove to Kenny Omega, I am the man when it comes to the Bullet Club. I started this whole thing. And as he said, there's a lot of respect there for Kenny and what he's done. I'm pumped, man. This is going to be awesome. This is going to be an awesome match. Can Finn Balor continue his momentum, or will Kenny Omega finish this magical ride here in Japan these 2 days by defeating both Macho Man Randy Savage and Finn Balor, the WCW United States Champion and the new #1 contender here? What a feather I'll be in the cap of Kenny Omega. And these guys here starting off a little chain wrestling, feeling each other out here. And Balor takes him down and gets the early upper hand on Kenny Omega there. And Balor now says, forget the chain wrestling. Big power bomb there. Finn Balor goes from 0 to 60 in a split of a second. Oh, look at that, Finn Balor. This man can do it all. He has his detractors. He has those that call him a vanilla midget, that he won't make it big time in the WCW or in pro wrestling. And the Omega, oh, he misses that big drop kick from the top rope. Omega going for a home run early on, and he misses it. But a nice reversal there. Fireman's carry takeover, and a drop kick this time to the knee. That's smart there, man. If you take out the knees, you take out the legs of Finn Balor. That prevents him from climbing up, and oh, Omega right on his ass, right on that turnbuckle. Nice reversal by Finn Balor, and Balor, the beautiful swinging neck breaker there. Believe it or not, these guys still feeling each other out, man. Getting away from each other's moves here. A little reversal. He started with the chain wrestling. Both men countering each other for the top rope. And now Kenny Omega, maybe the more powerful of the two. Finn Balor may be the quicker of the two, but Kenny Omega is fast himself. Look at that enziguri. And Omega wisely rolls out of the ring. And oh, look at that. Pointing out of the symbolic gun. Pointing, all beautifully done. And Kenny Omega delivers a drop kick. Finn Balor wasn't paying attention there. And an early kick out, not even a 1 count. Still very early on for these two gladiators. Small package, Omega. 1. Oh, no, just a 1 count. Just a 1 count. Like I said, early on here. Omega, oh. He was going for that vintage Omega German suplex into a pin. But look at that Finn Balor. Nice back suplex by Balor. Right here chanting for Finn. A lot of Finn Balor fans, but a lot of Kenny Omega fans. Both these guys, two huge favorites. And there's that big knee. That's what he beat Macho Man Randy Savage with, or a version of it. And that has stunned Finn Balor, and he gets speared right through the ropes, to the apron, to the outside. And Omega, oh, he goes for a suicide dive and he misses. He misses. He could have hurt himself there, man. I don't think he quite hit that table. He landed on the floor, but there's some padding there. But that, you do not want to land face first on the floor there. Oh my God, and Omega turns it around though. Throws a midsection first right into the steel steps, and Omega going to the top. Omega going all the way to the top, and he delivers an elbow right to the back of Finn Balor. Thank you very much, Finn. Like Omega again into the steel steps. Kenny Omega can fight. He can wrestle. He can high fly. He can do it all. That's why he's considered by many the best wrestler on the planet today. The hottest free agent. His contract with New Japan. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought he was going up again. His contract's coming up soon. Man, any speculation. Where's he going to go? Is he going to join his buddies, the Young Bucks in ECW? Is he going to stay in New Japan? Is he going to go to WCW since he's collaborating here with them? There's also talks of McMahon is looking at, Vince McMahon's looking at Kenny Omega. Oh, good job there by Finn Balor to try to turn things around, but Kenny Omega stays on top. Nice drop kick right into the apron, and Finn Balor is in trouble here early on in this match. Omega again to the top, and this time with a frog splash. So Kenny Omega taking the elbow from Randy Savage all the way to the top from the outside, and now stealing Eddie Guerrero's frog splash. From the top rope to the outside, man. And Omega's still on his feet. This guy has energy. He's like the Energizer Bunny, man. He can keep going and going. Oh, my God. And what was that? Miscalculation there. And both guys hurt now. Well, Finn Balor's trying to shake it off. And both men here in the middle of the ring. And Balor. Oh, Balor quicker to it. And another powerbomb. Sit-out powerbomb by Finn Balor. And Balor trying to gain some power here. And Finn Balor. Here goes vintage Balor. No, Kenny Omega reverses it. Kenny Omega reverses it there. And beautiful move by Kenny. 2 and all. 2.5. 2.5. Finn Balor kicking out. Unbelievable. What a sequence there with the, oh, big time super kick. Little super kick party there. A party of one. Thank you very much, but it could be over. No. Another 2 count for Kenny Omega. Man, Balor looked like he was making a comeback there. Got cut off by Omega into that vintage, beautiful looking German suplex into a pin combination. And both men now back and forth here. They scouted each other well, man. 2 Bullet Club leaders. 2 alpha dogs here going at it. And Finn Balor might prove he is the biggest alpha dog in the yard today as he hits him with that dropkick. We know what that's all about. That's a setup for the coup de grace. Is he gonna hit it? Is Kenny Omega done? Finn Balor. No, oh, look at this. Very wise Kenny Omega rolling out of the way. The Balor still perched up on the top rope. Balor still perched. Look at this. He baited him in there. A beautiful drop kick. I can't hit you with the coup de grace, but I'll hit you with the drop kick. Kenny Omega showing his smarts in the ring, but so does Finn Balor. Two thinking man's wrestlers. Such great competition here, man. Vince McMahon has got his work cut out for him. And Paul Heyman after this weekend WCW Japan Super Show, what we're seeing here tonight between Finn Balor and Kenny Omega, unbelievable. And look at that, oh, there he going for the coup de grace, but he misses. Kenny Omega got out of it again. Is he gonna set, is this a one-winged angel? No. There it is again. Can he get him a second time here? 2 and 2.5 again. My goodness. I shouldn't be screaming like this, man. My throat's been hurting. But the show must go on, as I always said. And this is a tremendous match. A dream match here. A lot of people use that loosely, man, but this is indeed a dream match here in Japan, of all areas. Kenny Omega has avoided the coup de grace twice already. One time he rolled out of the way, got to the ropes. And look at, oh, there he goes, and Finn Balor caught him again with another drop kick from the top rope. And Finn Balor going for a cover now on Kenny. No, not even a 2 count. Finn Balor needs to do more damage here to Kenny Omega. We've talked about his stamina, his desire, his will to win. And Finn Balor here, showing the crowd, I'm just too sweet, man. I admit it. He is more full of himself than ever. And who wouldn't be? I mean, the victories he's had against Ric Flair, against Shawn Michaels twice. Big 6-man tag, and look at this now. Finn Balor's been on a roll, and he wants that WCW World Championship. Omega with a small package here. Can he get him out of nowhere too? No. Both these men know what this is all about, man. There's no bad blood here. There's a lot about respect, and that's how you see their best here. And they're going, here it is. Oh, Finn Balor hit him with it. He hit him with that vintage Finn Balor. 1, 2, this could be it. No, 2 3/4. Kenny Omega. That's the closest Finn Balor's gone in this match. Both men with near falls. Both men going for the victory, man. Not wasting any time. And Omega, could this be it? Yes, he's setting him up. He hits him. The one-wing angel by Kenny Omega. 2. Goodbye, Finn Balor. No, Finn Balor kicks out. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying, man. Finn Balor kicked out. Kenny has to stay in it, though. Kenny Omega trying to pump himself up here. Get the energy from this Japan crowd who is on their feet. He's got to stay in it, man. Macho Man Randy Savage kicked out of the one-wing angel as well. But Kenny Omega still won that match. How hard of Finn Balor to kick out of that after the grueling 6-man tag he was in just last night. Unbelievable. 1, 2. No. Another kick out by Balor. Unbelievable. What a match. Oh, nice DDT there by Finn Balor. Out of nowhere, he caught Kenny, man. Kenny could be out. We can see it over here just with a simple DDT. Simple but effective. He might have knocked him out. No. No. Kenny Omega's still in it. And this crowd, look at them. They are on their feet. They are into this match. Listen to this crowd. This is what pro wrestling's all about, man. Oh, Omega moved out of the way, and another small package. 2, no, 2.5 again. Kenny Omega trying to escape with the victory. He's going for a chop of Balor. And a reversal, and it's back and forth now. And another super kick. Then another cover here. Can he get him this time? 2, no. Back and forth these two men go. And Kenny Omega. He is the Omega baby, and he's ready to prove it tonight. And Omega frog splash again, this time in the middle of the ring. 2, no, 2.5. Another kick out by Finn Balor, the #1 contender to the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Balor has him up on his shoulders, and clothesline against those ropes. Oh my God. I'm exhausted. I don't know how these guys are still in. And Finn Balor now with a brain buster there. How are these guys still up on their feet and fighting? Omega continues the reverse here. Another drop kick to the knee. I'll try to slow up. He's done that a few times. And another splash. Take out the knee and trying to take out the air of Finn Balor. Right to the back of the head there. And Omega again to the top rope. And Omega went to the well one too many times. One too often, man. Trying to hit that home run. He's hit the one-wing angel. He's hit those suplexes. Those German suplexes into a pin combo. Super kicks. Oh, look at that clothesline. Up and over the top rope by Finn Balor. Kenny Omega has given him all he has, but Finn Balor still has that coup de grace in his back pocket. He's missed it twice. It's been the story of this match. Kenny Omega's been able to get out of the way of the coup de grace. Can he translate that into a victory, though? Something's got to give here, man. These two warriors continue to go at it. Kenny Omega turning things right back around in his favor. Those hard kicks, can hear him, can feel him. Finn Balor can feel him for sure. Oh my God, right to the midsection again. And Omega face first. And this is getting brutal now outside the ring. Omega again goes for the suicide dive, and he misses again. Unbelievable. And he's up on his feet. He is up on his feet, and he's dishing out offense. This guy is a damn machine. Kenny Omega is a wrestling machine. And he's going on top again. And another frog splash to the outside. Finn Balor, after a few of those, but he has to have bruised ribs, if not broken ribs right now. How is he still in it? Face first into the buckle, into the steel post. Into the apron, and now Kenny Omega throwing Finn Balor around like yesterday's trash, and he throws him into the ring now. Look at him choking him now. All the respect that they got, but when they're in that ring, you're competitors, man. You're gonna do anything. And again, another frog splash. This time to the back. The insides have to be scrambled of Finn Balor, but he kicks out again. Incredible. Then Balor here. Corkscrew leg. Oh, and Finn Balor there. Could he come back now? Here we saw him trying to summon that inner energy again and make a comeback. He was cut off last time, not this time. Not this time. Sling blade there, vintage Finn Balor. And he's setting him up in the corner. We know what he's looking for. Finn Balor, we know what he's looking for. Could he finish off Kenny Omega now? There's that drop kick. Look at the momentum of that drop kick right into the turnbuckles. Finn Balor. Unbelievable. He's on the top. Can he hit him this time? Yes! Coup de grace. He caught all of it. Finn Balor with another impressive. Kenny Omega has kicked out. Kenny Omega has kicked out of the coup de grace. And Finn Balor's going back on top. Potentially bruised ribs. Look at how it's taking him to get on top. He struggled to get to that top rope, man. And look at that Hurricane Rana from the top rope by Finn Balor. Can he finally put away Kenny Omega? And Omega fighting back. How is Omega still in it? How is Balor still in it? Is the One Wing Angel gonna... No! This is it, the third time he's hit it, it's over. Good night, Finn Balor. No, another kick out. Another kick out. Holy shit. Well, if he can't pin him, he's gonna get him to submit. He's got him in that armbar. He's got him in that armbar. And Finn Balor escaping. Finn Balor escaping. Does Balor have anything left here? Nice reversal by Omega. And a reverse DDT. A reverse DDT. Another cover. Is this it? 2. No, another 2 count. Kenny Omega cannot put away Finn Balor. But we can say the same thing about Finn. Oh, and he's busted him open. I saw some blood pouring out. He's busted open Finn Balor. Balor, man, with bruised, potentially bruised ribs. Something has to be scrambled in there after those frog splashes to the outside from the top rope. But Finn Balor, look at Omega. Omega's out on his feet. Finn Balor's weary there, bloody. And Omega, oh my God, again to the midsection. What a beating Finn Balor's taking here to his midsection. But look at this, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. Finn Balor, man, showing the heart of a champion, and he might be champion soon. If he brings this kind of fight against Stone Cold Steve Austin whenever they meet, that title might change hands. Finn Balor might be the hottest man right now in WCW, man. But Kenny Omega's still in. Kenny Omega's out on his feet. Finn Balor might take this count-out victory, man. But no, Kenny Omega shakes it off and he's back in the ring. He's back in the ring and he catches Finn Balor with a small package. Oh, and the rope saved him. The rope saved Finn Balor there. This matchup continues. What a battle. He blocks a chop. He sideswipes. Oh, look at this. Kenny Omega going for a Hurricane Rana, but Finn Balor put the brakes on that. And a power bomb by Finn. What a counter by Finn Balor there. And a second power bomb in a row. Kenny Omega in trouble here. Finn Balor, the blood pouring, but he's going to the top. Can he hit it again? Can he hit it again? He does! Coup de grace! A second coup de grace! This has taken out Shawn Michaels twice. Can it finally put away Kenny Omega? 2! We got a 3! Finn Balor! What a victory! What a main event! What a match! The Bullet Club has put on one hell of a show this weekend here, spilling over to today. WCW Japan Super Show was unbelievable, and tonight, what a main event we got. Finn Balor continues his role. He might be the hottest thing, not just in WCW, but the hottest thing, the hottest wrestler right now on the best damn universe mode. New Japan and WCW have once again hit it out of the park with the Japan Super Show, and tonight, WCW Monday Nitro. Thanks for joining us. Unbelievable. Finn Balor